Hello there, watchy people. How is it going? Welcome back to another stream. Today we're going to do another section of the long drive. Yeah, so that should be fun. Hey, Netoin. How do you actually pronounce that? Netoin. Netone. Net1. Neton. Yeah, thanks for joining again, in fact. Yeah, so this should be good fun. They added music. Or is it if I left the car radio on? Oh, my goodness, the frame rate is appalling. Oh, you probably did. You probably... Oh my... What is going on? Wow. Well, I'm very glad that's not my car. Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah, I'm just gonna move on. Oh gosh. Come on, get in. Go on. I'm not even gonna like wait to close the door properly. I'm just gonna go. Come on. There we are. Oh my. And I'm gonna turn that radio down because that is hugely loud in my ears. Oh. Right. Let's try and recover some frame rate. Remember I mentioned about cars spawning in where other cars already are? Yeah. Yeah, that is what happens. Wow. That's hilarious. How you doing, Teddy? Nice to see you again. Thank you for coming back. Thank you both of you coming back. Yeah, it's not Factorio, I'm afraid, Net. I hope you don't mind, and I hope you'll stick around. Anyway, because this is a good fun game. I mean, it's basically it's just an opportunity to have a chat with you guys. You've been driving the new track. I've not seen any of the new stuff yet. Sorry, not today. Okay, no worries, man. Work week. Yeah, fair enough. Only willing to disrupt your schedule for Factorio content. We should have some more of that sometime as soon as possible, though. So. Only so much time. Yeah, fair enough. I understand, my friend, don't you worry. Do you only do Factorio multiplayer? I've only done it once. Last night was my first ever experience of Factorio. So I had my friend Tango. Yep, see you later, Net. Thanks again. I had my friend Tango holding my hand for that one and introducing me to the game. But I do like to mix it up as well. Like, I mean, I am guilty of doing... Oh, you don't like multiplayer streams? Oh, really? Oh, how come? Why do you feel like that? I prefer them because I find it a lot more entertaining to listen to like a couple of people having banter during a game rather than like one person stream of consciousness. That's my opinion anyway. That's what I like. Usually have people on the Discord, but I come to listen to the stream and not to others on Discord. Yeah, fair enough. I can sort of get that. But yeah, I don't stream with like randomers in voice chat. It's only people that I know and that I know are gonna, improve the quality on what I do. I mean, let's face it, that's not exactly difficult, is it? It's not a hard bar to reach. But yeah, I do prefer to have like conversation going on. Definitely. I mean, like there are two new streamers I love. Probably my number 2 and number 3 fave streamers. They sometimes do that, and I just can't watch, even with each other. Oh wow! Fair enough. You know, we've all got different likes and dislikes, and that's fine. Today, though, you've just got me, so hopefully that'll keep you happy. But yeah, like in a game like this, where there's often not a lot happening, it can be tricky to keep it going on your own. But you know, that's kind of, I mean, that's kind of why I put chill stream in the title. So like, if I go for a few seconds without, oh yeah, no worries, dude. Yeah, if I don't talk for a bit, maybe people might forgive me, because I'm not like away from gaming, like not when I'm not streaming and stuff. Probably when I'm streaming as well. I'm a very quiet person. Like, if you come and have a conversation with me, I'll reply. You know, I'll be nice and I'll try and converse with you. But as soon as like the subject is sort of saturated, I'll then just go quiet. Like I don't have the next thing to say, and so I'm just sort of waiting for the other person to carry the conversation. And yeah, I'm a very quiet person, which if all you see is my videos and my streams, then maybe you don't get that impression. But yeah, I mean, it's true of a lot of streamers. I think a lot of streamers are a bit introverted. Usually never run out of things to say. Sometimes my brain just clocks out. Yeah. The worst thing you can do if you want to have a chat with me is do it somewhere where there's music in the background, because I promise you I am listening to that music and not to you. And there's nothing I can do about that. It's not a choice. It's literally just my brain goes, oh, music, and it's going, oh, blah, 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 blah. And you're talking away about the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. And my brain's going doo 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 doo. And that's pretty much me. Let's turn that off. Right, our frame rate seems to, it's not amazing, but it is at least workable. Music, yes. Yeah, definitely music. Oh, what do we got? We got a little Trabant with its fuel tank and no engine. We're still looking for that door. Are we looking for that door? Let's check it out. That may even be the same door we've already got. I'm not certain. Yeah, we'll Britain never, never, never shall be slaves. Yeah. Before, well, a couple of years ago, I used to be called Kane83. Yeah. And oh, blimey, that stayed on the back. That stayed on the back since the last stop. I got my giraffe there for company. Yeah, I used to be called Kane83 on YouTube and on here. And yeah, we used to have cane points. Basically, my aim for live streaming was oh, there's another giraffe. Okay, this is now a collection. 2 is a collection. Yeah, my aim in my live streams was to not sing, because people would say things in chat, and like it would be it would trigger a memory of a lyric in a song for me. Is that its exhaust pipe down there? Yeah, it is. And yeah, I would immediately sing the line, and so I had to not do that. That was my goal, and so people would intentionally write things that they knew would trigger me and get me going. So yeah, that is a thing that is not difficult to do. Get me singing. Can we shine the bumper? It looks a bit. Oh yes. Oh, there wasn't a lot in that. Bye. Let's turn on the lights as well. There we go. Now we can see. So yeah, that'll be Oh, I thought that was going to explode then. That'll be a an aim for today then, seeing as you're here. And I've now told you that. It's now going to be a try not to sing day. Empty. Bumper. What else do we got? We got can of oil. Is that the door, or is that the one we've already got yet again? Yeah, I think that's the same as that, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I like the red though. That works. That's nice. I am digging the red. Radiator. There's another tin down here. What's in there? Oil again. Another engine. Water tank. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything that's of benefit to us over here. You and I are in the same sort of building right now. Really? Oh, you're in one of them. Cool. I like those. They've got a nice wide range of parts. That's yeah, it's fun to sort through them. Try and find what you can. What I might do one day is do like an episode, not as full as they used to be. Yeah, that's true. I might make an episode where I stop at each of those and try to make a full working car out of what's there, what's available. Not necessarily to take and drive to the next stop, but just to do it, and then you can like leave them there as if it was for other people, you know, just for fun. That could be a good thing. Wonder what other kinds of like little challenges you can set yourself in this. There's got to be loads of them. Like, how far can you drive without ever seeing the road? Oh, is that a house up there? Or is it a rock? That's a rock. That's a rock. Yep. I am slowly and surely becoming a becoming an expert on rock and building identification. Certainly not quickly enough then. You always try and put gas in cars even if you have no intention of taking them. It's just good manners, isn't it, really? Yeah. Or at least, you know, leave a can with some fuel in it nearby. Maybe like take all the fuel in the building and hide it behind something. So the next person has to do a scavenger hunt before they can get on the move. That'd be fun. Yeah, we're still doing good. We got 3/4 of a tank of fuel, doing 100 kilometers, and temperature is still readable, so that's fine. Picking up speed again now though, 120. Ooh, it's getting a little twitchy. Let me take a pic of your truck. Okay, yeah, go for it. Go. There we go. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good looking truck. Star. It's a 3-star truck. That's a decent rating. I mean, it's not really the 5-star, but it's way better than a 1-star, so it's all good. It's a link. Yeah, I figured it was a link. Yeah, the bot will clear out all of those, so sadly I can't see them. But you could tweet it to me if you wanted, or some other method of social networking. You could stick it in my Discord. You whispered. Okay. Cool. Let me. I'll have a look at the picture at the next pullover. Ooh, or the next scene of horrific accident. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Which is not going to be long, let's face it. It is not going to be long. Anything coming up? I can't see a thing. Oh, there's a boat on the top of the hill. Oh, look, this must be Noah's Ark. Oh, what happened there? Oh, we've had a crash. What's happening? Stop. Handbrake on. Right, okay. We've had an accident. We've had an accident. I don't know quite what happened. We've lost almost all of our contents, so we are gonna drive back up the road a bit. Oh, it's all in here. It's fine. It's all in here. Right. Come on, out you come. Oh my life. In you go. Do you have an accident? Look back and I'm off of a. Yep, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen for sure. Right. So I believe I'm correct in thinking that last time we lost everything, and so we went and found this stuff, sorted ourselves out with 2 full cans of gas, 1 can of oil, and 1 can of water. I think that's what we've got with us, so we should be fine. Or maybe I haven't got the water yet. Maybe I've got an empty can. I can't remember. Tell you what, let's rotate this stuff. There we go. Oof. Right, that's so oil, gas, and water. We've got 4.5 litres of water. Okay, so we're pretty good. We're pretty good. We're okay for now. How's my collection of mirrors going? All looking fine. I want to try again at having my own. Yeah, see, as soon as I put it on there, it no longer reflects anymore. That's really weird. It works there. Brilliant. There. Oh, perfect. Perfect. So it's to do with where it's mounted on the car. That's very strange. Still, I can't see. Mirrors are only reflected up to a certain range. Oh, I see. Well, that's strange because I had it mounted and working there before. Yeah, without a problem. And I loaded the game again one day. Has it changed in an update? Have they shortened it? Because, yeah, it was working totally fine. Oh, another accident. Another accident. I think we're okay. We're okay. It's most obvious in the bus is when you walk back in the bus to me. Yeah. Cool. Right then. Yeah, I mean, the mirror's lovely, but it is a little bit hazardous. It depends on whether my ego outweighs my safety, concern for my safety. I think it does. Oh, you could probably have it near where you had before, just a few inches closer. Okay. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, the journey of the most vain man in the world. Yeah, there's that shit. Oh, maybe. Oh, it's up the top there. Yeah, there's a tower up there too. Those are pretty useless normally. Oh. Well, I mean, one thing you can say about this game is that it does what it says on the tin. You do drive, and it's very long. So that's good. I think we're at about 260 kilometers. So, yeah, we're about, what's that, about 5% done? Ooh! Oh my life. Check out this speed. Slow down. There we go. My goodness, my car is rattling itself to bits here. So, ooh, shaking, bobbing and weaving. I don't think I've got spare tyres anymore. Eesh. Yeah, I think we lost the spare tyres. So that could be an issue at some point. I didn't look in the last place actually. There might have been a decent tyre in there that I could have grabbed. Don't know if do the tyres actually wear out? Like do parts wear out in this game at all? Or do they just like come worn out? And that's that. Not currently. Okay. That's cool. So I don't have to worry about changing tyres then. Don't have to worry about any bursting. Oh, we've lost a hubcap. Alright. Anyone got a hub? You got a hubcap. We'll have your hubcap. Thank you. Have you got a door that fits? No, neither of those do. Brand new radiator. And what else? Red paint, a work light, a sponge, and white paint. Oh, didn't mean to throw that. Let's open you, pop you in there, and there we go. What do you reckon? Should we? We could do with putting heavy stuff in the trailer if we take it, because because otherwise it's going to be a bit squirrely, isn't it? Let's hook it on. What's in you? You're 1.8 litres of gas. I guess you're going to have some mass to you. So we'll put you in. We'll just fill it up with some stuff just to weigh it down, stop it bouncing too much. And we'll see if that works. Because otherwise it's just going to drag me around rather than me drag it around. There we go. Oh. Hey, hoopla. Is there anything in the radiator? That's empty, so it's not going to weigh that much. Okay, I don't think there's a lot more there. Let's see how we do then with this trailer. Yes, go car. Probably ought to, well, let's do that first. Let's do something about this mirror. Detach that, and then we'll put it there, and then that way. Ooh, not quite. Okay, not quite. Needs to go up a bit and left a bit. Try that. Ooh, nearly. And up a bit and left a bit. There we are. Now that's good. We can see that. I was going to check your picture, wasn't I? I nearly forgot about that. Right, whispers. There we go. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. That's a good little truck, that. I approve. You have my approval. Right, let's watch the trailer then, see what happens. Already the tyre is bouncing around there. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have that tyre for too much of our journey. But the trailer is staying on the ground. It's behaving itself. For the time being. You're at a ship now filling the truck with diesel. Oh, sweet. Sweet. I do hope I come across one sometime soon. Do you know if there's like any limitations, like if you've got an old save game? Does it stop the new things spawning or anything like that? Because that would be a shame. If because I already started playing that I missed out on stuff. I don't really want to start again. Yeah, I think that's working actually. Loading the trailer has helped. I mean, it's probably slowed me down, but that might even be a good thing. It's not like I've ever been short of fuel. So that's good. The only thing I can see being a problem is when we get to a steep hill. Because we're now down to nearly 60, and this is a slight hill. So that could be an issue in the future. But yeah, if I get a more powerful engine, I think I've got the most powerful, haven't I? Yeah, I think I've got the most powerful one. I'll check in a minute. I suppose I could put a bus or a lorry engine in. Well, I've not seen any of those yet. Okay, the night time is approaching. I like that my sun visor doesn't block the view of my mirror. It's very important that I can see myself. I look very worried. I mean, I think that's fair enough in the situation I'm in. Bus engine is the most powerful. Okay. Oh, no. Pay attention. How's the... Oh, we still got everything in the trailer. That's alright. There we go, now we can do that. And lights back on. Seeing as it's night time. Nighttime, daytime, nighttime. Daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime. That's, yeah, that just goes to show how my brain goes to mush. I doubt that the bus engine would actually fit in this. Oof. I mean, I know you can put any engine in anything, but it glitches through, doesn't it? Might be worth a try, though. Can you guys hear the building work going on in the background? Not sure if it's loud enough to come through or not. Right, it's registering on the meter, but it might just be a bit quiet for you guys to be picking up on. You have too much room noise to hear anything of the sort. Fair enough. Yeah, we got a couple of builders over. I've talked about this a lot in other streams, but yeah, got my the room I'm in now. I'm going to be moving into a new room that they are currently building. So that should be fun. I want to design my own desk and build my own desk. I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm thinking about building my PC into the desk. So the desk is the PC case. I think that would be really cool. I've seen other people do it, but yeah, I want to give it a go. The only downside is that then I can't, you know, it's not portable anymore. Not that it really is now, but you know, at least you can move it. But I mean, the frequency of which I've moved this, like, why not? Like, I've never really had to move it. Oh, good starry night. I've never really driven much at night. I tend to just sleep through it. Yeah. That's, I've only ever come across the aliens in the day because I normally sleep through the night. So I thought it might be nice to have a bit of a night drive this time. The trouble is I suffer from FOMO massively. And so I'm always like, well, there's so much I can't see over there and over there. Like, there could be a thing. There could be a thing. Like, that rock that I saw earlier that I thought was a building. I might not see that at night. And therefore wouldn't waste my time, and I'd missed out on that opportunity to waste time. Right, there's a rock. Quite a big one. I always need to seize every opportunity to waste time and or procrastinate. Hey, welcome along, Az. Nice to see you again. Been thinking of playing this. Hello, Love Train. Yeah, you should. It's good fun. It's good fun. I wouldn't recommend streaming it though, because you'll end up like me, like sitting and waffling about nothing and feeling rather stupid, probably looking very stupid. But yeah, it's a good game. It's a good fun game. I really love it. Is there a goal, or is it just like a chill time killer? Yeah, there is a goal. I don't know any details, and I don't want to know any details, because yeah, I want to experience it for the first time myself. But you're driving. I've been looking for a while. You're doing good, dude. Chill. Thank you, man. Yeah, so bus. Ooh, slightly caught the bus there. Right, I think we're going to stop here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the end of the game. So the idea is you're driving 5 kilometers to visit 5 kilometers, 5,000 kilometers. No, thank you, Az. No, thank you. Don't text and drive, kids. Totally. Yeah, you're driving 5,000 kilometers to visit your mother, who clearly loves you so much that she moved 5,000 kilometers away, or maybe I love her so much that I moved 5,000 kilometers. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, it's not the time to be casting blame. For whatever reason, we've decided we're going to reconcile and drive across the post-apocalyptic world where the oceans have all dried up. So yeah, I'm assuming, my guess is that she's made us breakfast or a packed lunch or something, and so we're going to pick it up. That's my guess. So yeah, I guess we'll find out. Yeah, it's the drive back that bothers me. In that case, I'll play it tonight maybe. Sweet. Yeah, do. It's awesome. Thank you for the follow, dude. Much appreciated. Let's sleep here. There are, depending on the settings you set up for the game, there are rabbits around. In fact, there are always rabbits around. But you can choose whether or not the rabbits are likely to attack you. There's one. I have it on peaceful mode because I'm just here for a chill drive. I'm here to enjoy the building of the car, the driving the car. Ew. And that kind of stuff, basically. So let's have a look. Oh, it's the wrong button. Come on. There we go. Right, so we have got a bus engine. The question is, does it have oil, firstly? No, it's got alcohol. Duty. Yep, duty. It's got a form of coolant. It's mostly water in the coolant, so that could work. And the other thing is, does it have any diesel? It's got 3.5 litres. Take the radiator too. Is there radiators in the bus? Where is the radiator? Is it around? Where is the radiator? Alright, well, let's take you. So you're the water tank. You're the engine and oil. I was just looking at it. Okay. Oh no. This is going to be horrific, isn't it? Okay, so you're not anything removable. That's a good way into the bus if you get stuck. You're not telling. Right. So, yeah, that's the radiator, right? That's not a lot of diesel. I didn't think it was a lot of diesel. Do I have in my... Yes, I have binoculars. Okay. So the question is, do we see a ship anywhere? Because if not... take the new radiator now, swap it into your car. Okay, you might drive on and leave this. Come back and film more in the next 10k. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to empty all of this rubbish out of here. Ba-ba-da. And then... I'm just going to take the engine. I'm going to take this. Just going to take this. Oh, yeah, look at that strength. I can lift a bus engine to head height on my own. How awesome is that? There we go, bus engine. And bus radiator. Oh. There we go. And that's basically all we need. I'm going to leave the fuel. Or I suppose I could put it in that tank, couldn't I? I don't know. I'm going to leave it, and then if we find a ship, drain the fuel. You want me to drain? Okay, fine. I will do it then. Fine. Right. La da 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 da. Okay, and why didn't you put that into the car? Put what into the car? Oh. Okay, close you. The fuel you just tipped out. Yeah, I probably should have done. But I've got actually let's just check. That's the engine I've got right now. So yeah, we're down half a litre of oil actually. So we'll I've got 2 cans of oil here, so I'm not really fuel, sorry. So I'm not really like fussed about hanging on to fuel at the moment. But yeah, I should have done. I was being extremely short-sighted. Can this thing pull a bus engine? Yes, it can. Amazing. You need the 2-stroke. What? Why do I need the 2-stroke? Why do I need... I don't want a 2-stroke. 2-stroke's slower, isn't it? I'm confused. I'm very confused. 2-stroke fuel for that car, or 100% fuel? 100% fuel, I believe. If not, then I'm destroying the car right now. I've got no oil. It's got a separate oil tank. Yeah, no, this is a 4-cylinder, I think. 4-stroke petrol engine. So yeah. Oh, there goes the engine. There goes the engine. Right. I'm glad I was looking in the mirror at that point. Otherwise that would have been gone. Let's spin this around some... Oh, come on. Man. Yeah, alright, you just stay there. Okay, we will... Oh, lift you. Oh my life. Can we make this stay in more easily? Will that help? I don't know quite the best way to put it in. Let's, I mean, we could try it on its side like that. I think you're probably not helping where you are. So we'll put you there. I mean, is that better? And then you are the diesel. Ta-da! Right, everyone happy? I don't think that giraffe's very happy. There we go. Right, off we go again. Let's try that again. This time you can stay in there, engine, okay? Oh. Oof. What is your giraffe's name? That's Barry. Barry the giraffe. His he's got a sister as well. She's in the car. Oh, there she is. She's on the back. This it's kind of getting me down. This bus engine. Wow. Right. You. If you don't behave yourself, I'm going to turn this car around and I'm going to take you right back and put you back in that bus. You hear me? Oh, that looks good. That looks a bit more secure. I'm much happier with that. Auto save again. Highly entertaining. I'm glad it's highly entertaining. Right, and what about the diesel? Where did the diesel go? Is that still in there? Yeah, there it is. Cool. Right. In we get. Have I got my lights on? I did have my lights on, okay. Let's try again. I need like a speed limiter so that I don't go fast enough for it to bump and fly out. Oh, I think the sun's gone now. Yeah, it's gone. There we go. That was a useful sun visor. Clip the engine making its escape for you. Thank you very much. Oh. I've got a button on my Stream Deck here for clipping, but I always forget to press it. I've got a clip of the first time I encountered the UFO, actually. I wish I could light that somehow. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Hot Wheels, Cars and Guitars. I recognise you from the Scapegoat Discord. Nice to see you here. I see you talk about cars a lot in there as well. I will very likely be joining in those conversations, if I may. I need to set that up on my deck. Oh yeah. It's one of the built-in functions. Like you just drag and drop. It's not like you gotta write a macro or anything. So it's dead easy to do. But yeah, I just forget to press it most of the time. I don't know if you can do like an equivalent that just like marks a highlight. Ooh. Nope, we're gone. There's another one. My goodness. Right. What are the chances? Yeah, what are the chances of finding that engine again now? Let's get up on the road. Right, what's that? That is a hubcap that's miraculously standing on end. Oh, I like the moon. I've not really seen the moon much before. Right, I think we are gonna have to sleep through the night. Look at this. You know when you flip a coin and it like lands on its edge. That's what I've done right here. This is I should leave this here as an art piece, shouldn't I? Nah. Right, which wheel is it from? It's not from that side. So there it is. It's that one. Cool. Right, let's oh, I can't sleep yet. Still can't sleep yet. Why can't I sleep yet? Ah, there we go. Not sure why I didn't like that, but it didn't. That hubcap is defying the hills. I will not roll. Right. I cannot see an engine. Come on, come on. Forwards. That's it. That's how we go forwards. Alright, so that's a lump of cactus on my bonnet. I thought it was one of my green bottles. Oh, really? But yeah, I'll check my binoculars in a second. I just thought I'd get to the top of the hill so we can see. Oh, oh, oh. There it is. Here it is. And here's everything else that was previously in my car. There will be other engines. There will be other engines, definitely. But there aren't other engines now. Oh, Barry. Barry, I'm sorry, man. Let's put Irene over there. Alright, Barry, you can go sit next to her, and Betty. There you go. Oh, right, and your reading material, don't forget your magazine. Keep you. Inflatable Irene. I came out with that just then, actually. I haven't given them names before. Right, so your gas. Oh, man. You can go there. Oh, look. My mirror, or a mirror, has moved. The Dacia door on the Skoda somehow fits all right. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's very weird. But it does the job. Come on, Irene. Yeah, oh, you did it. You did it. Well done. Oh. You got to sneak him in there. You got to sneak him in there with me. That's how it works. Best thing is if you can bury it inside a sentence. Gas and oil. Okay. It's not gas and air. No use for the dentist, sadly. I believe the actual lyric is Eileen, not Irene, but it's close enough. It works. It works. Come on, come on. Look at that. I don't know if you guys have tried lifting a bus engine up above your... Oh, that's even better in that time. Yeah, this is looking pretty sorted, if you ask me. I don't think that's ever going to go anywhere again. I'm never going to have another problem. Just put the radiator and place the car. Yeah, all right, I'll do that. I do, however, want to drain it. There we go. Because it's got all sorts of stuff in there. Yeah, it is a good fit in the trailer, isn't it? Be an even better fit in my car. Right, you are done. So we will disconnect you, pop you down here, and then bing. Lovely. That's a perfect fit. Open you. So now the underside is open. I'm gonna have to take that out again so that I can close it, aren't I? Good luck with the bus engine in the car. Close the bottom valves. Yes, yeah. I'm on it. Don't worry. There we go. Right. You can go back in, and then you come over here, and there we go. Lovely. That rear suspension is sagging. You think? Ah, that's called stance. That's called stance, that is. You want that. Water. Alright, we're going to use all of our water. There we go. Right, so we are now looking for a new source of water. Where was the oil? Were you the oil? Ugh, come on. Your gas. Your oil. Oh, dropped it. So we'll pop that open and top you up. Close you again. Water isn't a problem. Cactus provides 0.1. Oh, nice. Well, we will fill it anyway next time we happen upon some. Right. You're gonna stay there now. You hear? With your cactus friend. No, it's already getting water there. I'll tell you what. This has got 4 litres of alcohol in it. That is not going to be helping out. Let's empty that so there's a bit less weight in there as well. Cool. So you're now empty. Perfect. Perfect. That radiator is empty and that's got some diesel in. Right. I wonder if I run without a boot lid, whether that would be a bit more effective. Just checking. Yeah, mirror's still mostly lined up. Okay. Car is running again. And away we go. You might try for a bit more than 100 yards or so this time. Let's hope it goes a little bit better. Just to warn people that we're coming with a heavy engine on board. Is that the right direction? No, it's not the right direction. Thank you. Thank you very much. I forgot that I turned round to come back for the engine. Engine, yeah, still good, still there. Well done. Well done. You saved me. You saved me then. Man, I would have got home and been like, where's Mum? Oh, I got here quicker than I thought I would, but my mum's not here. Excellent. Okay, slow it down. Slow it down. Take it easy. Oh, yeah, the engine is bumping around all over the place. Man, you got to go so slow when you're carrying stuff in the trailer. Handbrake's down. Okay. Ah, that's a good tip, that one. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Is the brake balance in these towards the front then? And the handbrake's connected to the back wheels? Because it certainly doesn't send you flying as much. Learned it from Scape. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. Yeah, I'm up to about 1.6, 1,600 kilometers on his first season so far. So there's still an awful lot that I have not seen. Right, should we check out what's at this building? You never know. Escape is cool. I do enjoy his stuff. Oh, engine jumped again. Oh, it's not so perfectly in there now. Man. Right, let's see what we find here. Definitely pulling to the right a bit. He's in the station wagon still. He's just no, the one that I'm on right now, I should have stopped that. The one that I'm on right now, he's just got onto the bike because yeah, because the car glitched into the wall of the garage. That's where I've got to. What do we got? Is that an air filter? Like lid for a bin or something? Oh look, we got Belinda. Belinda, you go and join your brother and sister. There we go, in the back there. And also, la, la, la. Who is the empty one? Volt. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Is it you? No, you're the oil. That's empty. There we go. Come back here. Inside. There we go. That thing is a hatch for one of the truck variants. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I say, I've not come across any of the trucks yet. Oh. No, 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 no. And then a bit of a shower. Oh, you can move the tap as well. Didn't realise that. How do you... There we go. Yeah, that's handy. Thought of doing what? What did I do? Why am I... I know I'm clever. I know I'm a genius, but I don't know why. At this moment in time. I mean, generally it's just because I'm awesome, but... right. Let's get you settled again. There we go. Filling up on water like that. Oh, right. Really? What method have you used then? Do you, like, put the hose on or something? I suppose I better check the other building in case there's something in there. This one's got a tap, and the futuristic one with the slidey doors, that's got a tap as well. I don't know, is there any others that have? Probably is. Probably is. Right, we're going to sleep so that we can see where our engine goes when it falls out. Off with the brakes, ignition on, and roll it down the hill. The diner. Oh, I've not found the diner yet. Yeah, I'm dying to find a diner. I'd love one. Love to see one. Bunker has the tap room, as I've heard. Yeah, it's always in the back, isn't it? Oh, oh. Whew. Just about got away with that. Right. Let's try again. Oh man, that was tense. That was tense for a moment there. I need to go change my underwear. Rocks, more rocks, lots of rocks. Oh, I love that handbrake tip. That's really good. You can really kill your speed pretty safely, can't you? It can't be good for the tyres, mind. Just drag them across the floor for a bit. It probably doesn't hurt. Probably doesn't hurt. I also love that these telegraph poles don't have any cables connecting them. I mean, it's a bit weird, really. How was I able to call my mom and let her know I was coming? Maybe she doesn't know I'm coming. That would be awful. I'll turn up and she's like out. She's gone down the shops. Every building has power somehow. Yeah, totally. They've got the new state-of-the-art invisible solar panels. There's a postman to deliver her postcard. Yeah, I never even saw the postcard, to be honest. I never looked. I probably should have done. Down the hill again. It's just another rock. I was literally just about to say it's been ages since we encountered a building, but it was like 2 minutes ago. I just left one. My brain's being fried. There goes the engine again, having a bit of a bounce. Oh, it's abandoned us. Right, come on, you. Come on. In you go. Lovely. Close enough. And the diesel. Oh. That engine is acting like Loggington from Scapegoat Long Drive series. Loggington. I probably haven't got to that yet then. That doesn't mean anything to me. Ooh. Yeah, I clearly haven't reached that part of the series. I will remember that comment though when I get there. I'll be like, oh, that's what he was talking about. Yeah, so in addition to the new rooms that are being built, I'm going to have more usable space in my garage. So the plan is to get some kind of classic car to work on, fiddle with, and learn about. I have some knowledge about how everything works in cars, but it is not. It's far from complete. I do not know much, and I want to learn. So yeah, I'll get something. I don't know whether whether to do like a resto mod or something. Put like a newer engine in, something that make it a little bit more reliable, perhaps. Get a Trabant. A Trabant would be cool. It would be cool. I've seen like a lot of Ladas and Trabants and things available. Like you can get them imported from places like Lithuania pretty cheaply. But I do have a little bit of concern about that, because it's, you know, some of those places are somewhat hard up. There is a ship over there. Do we give it a try? Let's go. Let's do it. I'm sure we'll get some diesel there. Yeah, some of those places are pretty hard up, and taking like vehicles out of the ecosystem is probably not the best way to help out. The bus engine take off like a rocket. Brilliant. When you say take off like a rocket, do you mean like a SpaceX SN10 where I explode? Yeah, you're probably right about that. But yeah, I do like the idea of taking a car that's you know, arguably at the end of its life, and bringing it back and making it usable again, keep it going. Of course, a lot of people, there's an argument at the moment for putting an electric in it, converting it to electric, because yeah, it means that the car is extremely reliable, very useful, and future-proof for when all the petrol stations close down because nobody's got petrol cars anymore. I mean, I also understand the point of view that that's sacrilege, because it's a classic car and you're, you know, changing it. But the other option, you know, of it sitting and dying, if I had money for it, I'd turn it into an electric car. Yeah, it is a good way to go. I think it is a good option, but it's not going to teach me about petrol engines and stuff. So there is that. Right. Am I going to massively regret doing this, putting this engine in this car? Get a Robin Reliant for the petrol engine. Yeah, could do. My parents had one of them. There's always options, yes. Empty. I figured it was empty by how easily I picked it up. Alcohol. So these have got a few less barrels in than they used to. Empty. Empty. Right, let's start on this this big old batch over here then. You are empty. Gas. We've already got like 40 litres of gas, so we don't have to worry about that. Gas, oil. There's 24% diesel in there. That needs to be another thing that comes to the game, is the ability to like distill this stuff and separate out the different chemicals and fuels that are in here. 5% diesel. Come on, one of you's got to have pure diesel. 19%. Empty. 100% diesel. 47 litres. We have a winner. Ding, 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 ding. Fantastic. That's enough to run with. Sweet. Right, we'll drop you down there and I'll go check the others. Just in case. There's two more barrels, so 100% oil and 100% gas. Yeah, we got plenty of gas. Plenty of gas. Right. This is gonna absolutely destroy me, isn't it? So let's start off. Ooh, come on, stand up. There we go. By filling this up. Stand. There's a good boy. Right, open you. Pick you up. $20 liters of pure diesel. Beautiful. Cool. Right. Drop you, close you. And now we will pop you. Let's put you in the back. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Open that. Irene, can you look after this, please? For me. It's actually extremely useful. Come on, why is the rotate button? There we go, there. Alright, yeah, that's gonna sit there. Well done. Okay, so we can now take that off and turn it so that it doesn't run away from us. Lovely. Here goes. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Oh my. Oh my. $5 liters of fuel. There we go. You know what? Let's put this. You know, be tidy. Don't litter. Let's put this in here, and then the next person that comes along is going to have an engine and a radiator all ready for them. Right. Let's close that cap. Oh no. Wait. So there's two caps for the same tank. That's a bit weird. We need more though, don't we? We need more oil than that. Who's oil? Water. Gas. Oil. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on a website. No, I actually really don't want to do that. Like, I mean, I wouldn't mind becoming famous as a byproduct, but yeah, not through that method. There we go. That's dealt with you. You can add the name of that website to your block list. Yes, yeah, I should do that, shouldn't I? Although I don't think I've seen that particular name previously. Oh, check that out. Nice little cutout in the lid there for the engine. Automatic cutout. That's perfect, that is. Right. Why do I feel like we are gonna regret this? I definitely feel like we're gonna regret this. How are we doing? It's 20 to 6 in the evening. The road, I believe, goes that way. Just remember to feather the throttle at first. Okay. Is it even gonna run? I've not changed the fuel. I've not changed the fuel. I'm currently trying to run it on the wrong fuel. Where is... Oh, fuel cap's at the front, isn't it? It's around here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Right. What am I going to do with the fuel that's in there? That's full. That's full of gas. I mean, I kind of want to keep hold of the gas for when this all goes tits up and I have to put another engine in. Another gas engine back in. Man, use the drum. I can use it at a drum. Well, yeah, I suppose so. I mean, if I'm going to do that, I might as well just empty it onto the floor because there's no reason. Like, I'm not coming back here, am I? So, and I can't really carry the drum. You'll eventually want bus wheels for the back wheels, but this will do for now. Okay. Right then, let's do it. Oh, this feels so bad. Oh. Where did you go? There you are. Right, let's try that again. You go there, pick you up, and we'll point you that way. There were empty drums. Yeah, I know there was empty drums, but what's the point in putting it in there? Because I can't carry it. So I may as well just empty it here. I've got 40 litres of fuel, and next time we stop and decide, when we decide we're going back to petrol, I'll just stop at another ship and get some more. So, like, there's no point in putting it in the drum if I'm not coming back here, is there? Like, everyone in the world right now is like, what the hell are you doing? Right, I haven't got I need a work light. I need to get myself a work light. I haven't got one of them. Instead, let's fall asleep standing up next to the car. I should have stood in the headlights so I could see myself. Right, there we go. Let's grab our drum. Mind the big pool of petrol on the floor. Still, I mean, next time we see a bus or a truck, we've now got a working engine set up for it. So if it doesn't go so well in the car, we can always move it across to another bigger vehicle. Can't remember how much was in here. We already put 20 litres in the other one. Are you leaving the trailer behind? That was the plan. Do you recommend I bring it then? Because I mean, now that we've got the engine in the car, I suppose I could put a drum in there. I'm just thinking if this engine's going to be fast, then well, you don't know how this will go. That's true, but I kind of get the feeling that if I've got a trailer on the back as well, it might go worse. All right, let's. Oh, no! Oof! Come on. All right, let's do it the other way. Let's back the car to the trailer. I mean, that being the case, I could have filled. Whoa! My goodness. Maybe leave the trailer. Yeah, I mean, it might be fun. It might be funny. Come on. Oh, yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure I can actually get the trailer on there. Because I can't control the car gently enough. There are still some drums. Yes, there are still some drums. Man. Like... That's crazy. Like, how fast, like, can I actually watch the diesel ticking down? Nah, it's alright. It's not too bad. You know what? Let's leave the trailer. Let's do this for a bit. And then, hopefully, we can safely get somewhere. Oh my, that noise. That noise. Right, where was the road? Thought it was this way. Dead rabbit. Car looks like something out of the Jetsons. That's tyres slipping. That stops after about 60k. Okay. Cool, cool. Right, let's have a look at where we are then. There's the rock, there's the ship. I thought the road was this direction. Yeah, there it is. I was fine. I was fine. You guys should have more faith in me. Oh, that's not so bad. Man. I'm like going, ooh, ooh. Kangarooing up the road. Oh. Well, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Whoa! Cactus. I've heard that cactuses are becoming endangered, so I need to try not to hit them. Right, which direction? I think it was this way. I think this should be the right direction. And I am correct. Check it out. Sweet. Right. Oh my goodness, those tyres. How could this possibly not be like perfect? I don't see a way this could go wrong at all. Look, it's not like the engine is crazily vibrating in place or anything like that. So we're doing 120. Oh. Man. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Oh. I kind of like it. Like, I'm not going to lie. Save. Yeah, good point. Good point. Slow down. There we go. Right. Save. Save, please. Sure, why not? Because that one was having cars flying off anyway. Squeal. You don't have autosave on? Yeah, I do have autosave on. But it never hurts, does it? Never hurts to have an extra save file. So, what do we got over there? Are you a rock? You do appear to be a rock. You are a rock. See, my identification skills, they're coming on. They're coming on well. I mean, I'll know I'm doing better where I don't have to ask the object in question if it's a rock. and also then realise that I'm wrong. And actually, it's a petrol station. Oh, it's a diner. It's my first diner. Ah, amazing. Right, you turn off. Chill out for a bit. Oh look, I've got a huge piece of machinery in the back of my car. Brilliant. Oh, you know what? I need some tunes. Just quietly. There you go. Ah, here's the bus without any wheels. My first diner, awesome. I'm really chuffed about that. What do we got? We got oil. Decent wheel. Got another car over there. That's cool. We got a ramp up to the roof, and we got a garage. There is one bus wheel. What colour paints have we got? We've got white, we've got blue. What are you? Oh, you're an alarm clock. I've already got one of you. We've got some more blue. Hey! Take the wife. Take the wife. Okay. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that a lot. I've already got a wife. I suppose I can cope with having twins. There we go. There we go. You go and join your friends in there. We can have two. Sure, we can have two. We embrace all cultures. Open it into my... That's how that window broke. Somebody went and smashed the glass into their face. Oh, this is awesome. Can I can sit and have a... Oh, lovely. What are you? You're alcohol. All right. Is that hitting the bottle and then... I think it is. Press B to break the boxes. Can you? Oh, you can drink your own pee, but I'm sure you can, yeah. Oh, that is nasty. That is really nasty. Oh. Right. Oh, there's a skip. Man, I love these diners. These are cool. Can I, Yeah, I can. Hi guys. Welcome to the disco diner. I'm just gonna... No. Okay, they don't seem to be doing anything at the moment. What can I get you? You can have some road lotion, or a bottle of broken. Oh, it's the radio. That's fine. What's in the kitchen? What is... Oh, we got a katana in the kitchen. I saw in the notes that these work now. Yes. Sweet. I'm liking this. What's in you? Your oil. Whoa! Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. No oil. That's true. What about you? Wow. That was interesting. You can't cut your poos in half. Oh. Spray bottle. Is that Oh. Is that going to be a for a minute I thought there was going to be a cellar under there. Spray your tyres. Okay, yes, I will do that. I can't get into there. Oh, look, yep, somebody's left their arm behind. That's something you see all the time, of course. Mirror and some more spray. Lovely. Spray my tyres, yes. Spray my tyres. There's some... It was indoors, wasn't it? It's in the kitchen. I think there was some in the shed out back as well. You alright? Yeah, there's some. Cool, and there's another one up there too. Can I? Oh, nice. I can hold one and carry the other. Sweet. There's a work light about. Okay, I'll grab that. I'll grab that as well. Right. Which of my tyres needs doing? Or do they all need doing? Okay. I mean, that looks fine, yeah. It does indeed look fine. I mean, this one kind of looks fine as well. Can we... it's a little worn. It's a little worn. Check the other two. Yeah, kind of looks alright. I'm going to need the work light for that because I can't see because of the shadow. Right, where's the work light? Where was the work light? I missed the work light. I mean, there's a bus tyre. Work light, where are you, work light? They seem mostly good. Either in best, yeah, I was second best. By the wheel. Ah, well done, well done. No, that's yellow paint. Or did you mean? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. No worries, dude. No worries. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, I guess it did. I'll admit it did. Is there anything in the fridge? Oh, can't. Oh, there isn't a fridge. Oh, it was the door. I was thinking. Cool. Right, so let's put that wheel back on. Boom, there we go. Tires are good. Spray the hubcaps, the rims, yeah. Where was the bottles? There they are. There's one. Right. Yeah, it kind of all needs doing, doesn't it? Oh, that's gone already. Only 4. What have you got in you? 13. Can never tell like what the top end is on these. I think that's done. 4 sprays per cycle. Okay. There was another one, wasn't there? I think there was another one down here. Oh no, your oil. I could have sworn I saw one. What's in you? Your diesel. More diesel. Alright, let's fill up. Just top up the tank. Look for the rebound coming off. That means it's doing something. Okay. There we go. We are full. Check the roof. Oh yeah, the roof. I forgot about the roof. Oh look. Oh, is that the one I threw? Did I manage to get that up there? That's almost as good as a bottle flip. Can I get up? There we go. Sweet. Well, we've got a whole nother car. There's a poo there too. Let's fall asleep on the roof. So that we can see what we're doing up here. Excellent. Some gas. Nothing in there. New New engine. Already got an engine though. Empty oil tank, empty coolant tank. The question is, do you have an empty fuel tank? And where is your fuel tank? Where is you? I don't see you. Are you under here somewhere? I'm gonna take this. Because I've got one. Nice shot. I've got one on the back, but not on the front. Where is the fuel tank? Is it one of them that's in? No, it's not. Where's the fuel tank on this? Seriously? Am I just like massive? Oh, there it is. Apparently. Oh, it was just really well hidden. So it's got diesel. That ain't gonna help it. I was gonna see if I could drive it off the roof, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen today. And we also don't have enough to revive this bus, sadly. So we will move on. We will move on from here, having topped up on diesel. Gently steer. There we go. And away we go. Oh, beautiful. Well, that was alright for my first experience of a diner. I enjoyed my time there. Whew. Man. Yeah, that was interesting. That was very interesting. Now all I've got to do is find the trucks and stuff. Because I've still yet to see any of those. Yeah, I like 80. 80 is a good speed. It doesn't feel like I'm going to die like any second at 80. I mean, it's still a concern having the engine in the cabin with me. Like, I'm going to asphyxiate at some point. Right, what's going to be next? You never know what's going to be next on this road. So much stuff going on. What are you talking about, mate?
This is just nasty. Please work out, eat healthy, and look good. Maybe then you will have a sexy ass like I do. Neon Sexy Radio. You have to look good while you listen.
Life advice there from the developer.
Make like a tree and get out of here.
Ooh. Bit of a graphics glitch there. Oh. At least the weather's nice, you know. It would suck if it was raining. How am I looking? Am I looking good? Yeah. I'm looking nice. What we got? Oh, we got a rock formation in the distance. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Got away with that somehow. Tower over to the right. We'll politely ignore that. You know what? This bus engine is way more manageable than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be horrific, but it's really not that bad. There we go. Let's knock that back down again. We just want some accompaniment. We don't want to be overpowered by the music. Is that something at the end of the road, or is that another rock? I think it's another rock in the distance. Another strata. Is that what they're called? Devil's Tower in Where is that? Is that in Nevada or is it in Arizona? I feel like it's in Arizona, where they shot Close Encounters, amongst other things. Oh, I'm liking this. Nice chill 80s vibe. I am an 80s child. I don't really remember much of the 80s because I was an 80s child, not an 80s teenager. The 90s were my seminal years when I figured out, well, tried to figure out who I was. I don't think I ever really got there. I am currently a person driving a car down a long road. I've come a long way in life. Long way. I've done pretty well for myself, I think. I'm quite happy with how my life's going, all things considered. Another boat over there. You guys have all gone quiet suddenly. I was having a great time chatting to you all, and then everyone's kind of just chilled out. I mean, that's fine. It's not a problem, but I'm going to do the same thing. Like, if you're not talking to me, I'm just going to start waffling about things that you don't want to hear about. And also, oh, you're playing. Yeah, of course you're playing. Just Viking to the music. Viking to the music? Listening to the music. Viking? I don't quite know what you mean by that. Vibing. There we go. Okay, got there. We got there. I wondered how the Danish came into it. Like, that's my summer car. That's Finnish, not Danish, but you know what I mean. Why are the Vikings into music? Into this music? It's not their kind of thing at all, I would have thought. Oh! We had an accident. Did we lose anything? Did we lose anything? Now, if this was a sea shanty, you could Viking to the music. You could pirate to the music. I'm just going to swing back a little bit just to check the road. I don't think we lost anything though. I think we're good. Cool. Wow. I love that engine. That's cool. Whoa! Bit of torque steer to the right. But other than that, it's alright. It's a pretty controlled, well, not controlled, but reasonable takeoff. Pirated music. Oh man, we're doing full circle. You wouldn't download a house. I love those adverts that you don't see anymore. Anti-piracy. You wouldn't steal a purse. I might. You don't know anything about me, mate. How do you know I wouldn't steal a purse? I might, you know, first opportunity comes along, I might have that purse. There used to be a sketch show here in the UK called The Fast Show in the 90s. It was brilliant, and there's this one character who was an honest thief, and people would like, oh, we've rolled it, we're on the roof, we're going over, we've lost everything, the car is actually flying, and we're down. Scorchio! Yes, somebody else who knows The Fast Show. Amazing. Right, we're going to stop here. Yeah, one of the characters was an honest thief, and they like be at the airport, and they come up to him like, "Excuse me, I really need the toilet. Could you just watch my case for a minute?" And he'd be like, "What, me? Watch the case? Now I'll nick that. I will. I'll be gone." He's like, "Oh, you're so funny, lovely. That's wonderful. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. No, I mean it. I'll have it. It'll be gone." She's like, "Oh, you're such a player." And then she goes off to the loo, and he's like, "Ah, well," and he takes it. You hit a pole and your door went missing. Oh my goodness. Is the pole okay? Like, you shouldn't, like, just because he's Polish, you shouldn't be worried more about the car than the person. Like Polish are people too. I didn't know that there was anyone in this game. That kind of poll. That kind of poll. All right. Yeah, I get you. Right. So you're gonna need a new door, or can you find it? Is it within sight? It does yellow. Yeah, that's not gonna help. I mean, mine are kind of yellow. Orangey yellow. Oh man, all of this stuff that I've now got to pick up. Oh. My mirrors seem pretty invincible though. I never seem to lose a mirror. Heard tell of a multiplayer option. That would be interesting. As in like 2 cars, or as in you can be passenger and ride along? Like, I mean, it's not as if the game's got a huge amount to do. I mean, well, other than picking up everything when you crash repeatedly. But like, can you imagine being a passenger? Like, you just literally just sat there. I mean, it might be some people's idea of an amazing time. Not sure YouTube said it's in development, that's all they said. Okay. Like road trip buddies, yeah. I mean, it would be very cool to have 2 cars and keep spinning each other out and stuff. Well, it's super buggy now, like before you introduce multiplayer. Yeah, just normal physics are enough to send this thing out, but yeah, multiplayer and physics is going to be crazy. Okay, off we go again. Oh, sorry, I nearly left the twin sister. I didn't mean to, it wasn't on purpose. I'm really sorry. That shadow, I'm not super keen on that shadow right there. Oh, Barry, stay in the car. You want to come, don't you? Oh man, it really sounds like a bus back here. It really does sound like a bus. Ah, oh, right, off we go again. Spin the wheels across the sand. There we go. Right, I've turned off the music now because I need you guys to talk to me. Otherwise I'm going to go crazy. Go crazy as if I'm not crazy already. Oh. Bit of sideways action. Yeah, over 100 is not good for this car. It doesn't like it. It leans and the tyres are on the edge. How far have you gone? When I started this session, I'd done 260 kilometers. I don't know how much further I've gone. Well, I suppose I don't know what was on the clock when I started the session, but yeah, who knows? Who knows? In honesty, we have found another petrol station, and you are not the door I'm looking for. You are a bucket of alcoholic water. 100% gas. We don't use gas anymore. That's those days are behind us. We got a radio. Is that? Yeah, a radio. Some cigarettes. I wondered about using these crates. I mean, I don't. Maybe I should just put in like my sponges and stuff. This is a bucket. Yeah, I wondered about putting smaller things in one of those baskets and carrying them, because I saw in the patch notes that then things stay in there now. Like, so it'd only be 1 item flying around instead of 5. Oh, let's sleep. I wish I could sleep standing up. Those crates are magic now. Yeah, I figured. You can attach them to the car and things in them. Really? You can attach them to the car. Right. Haha, so you can. So, oh, I didn't mean to take that off, but sure. Oh. Right. I think the bus engine could have become glued in. Oh. But surely that's too big to fit in. Right, so that's now glued in. Can I fit another one in there? I don't think I can. Oh yeah, it is glued, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, I don't think another one will fit in there, sadly. Okay, so, I mean, that's one. So we need to keep our eyes open for these baskets then, and get as many as we can. Like that one. Can you use spray on these to make them better? Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's... pop that there. No, you know what? I've changed my mind. That's not going to go on the roof. Roof rack time. It's going to go... right there. Perfect. That's exactly where I wanted that. And then we're going to grab Barry. There we go. And Barry. That's your home now. Hood ornament. Excellent. Barry is going to have a very happy existence. In fact, should we put... Let's keep him with his sisters. Let's not separate them. Let's yeah. Keep the family together. Because you know that Peter might be watching. Oh. Come on. There we go. Right. There we go. Happy family all together. Right. And we'll keep an eye out for those on the road. The baskets, that is, not the giraffes. I mean, we will the giraffes as well, but... Check that out. That is going nowhere. I feel better about this immediately. Like, this is superb. Nothing can go wrong now, because our giraffes are leading the way. Oh, I love that lunge when you power the engine. It's great. Oh my goodness, we're already up to over 120. That was crazy. Suddenly the car feels a bit better balanced, actually. I don't know what's changed. Distribution of weight. Maybe it's the giraffe effect. That well-known phenomenon. The giraffe effect. Cool. I'm now even feeling good about the colour of this vehicle. Like, it's almost a yellow. It's kind of very giraffe-like. I mean, I went with it because it's like my branding colour for my channel. You can see like the orange box around Camera, pay attention to the road. Why are you still being weird? Okay. Oh. Go on. Up there. Good, good. Doesn't look like I dropped anything. Yeah, that's all still in there. Beautiful. Check it out. I love it. I love it. We are going to have fun with those things. Right. I even managed to save that endangered cactus. Oh, look, I lost a hubcap. Okay, it's stalled. Do I leave it in gear or something? Beautiful. I might have to make a new thumbnail now that includes the giraffe box. I generally like make a thumbnail for a series and I just use that thumbnail for every episode. I used to do individual ones. I used to do really creative stuff back in the days when I did Minecraft, stuff like that. I used to make some really cool ones. I used to go to the trouble of using Blender to put my Minecraft characters into whatever position I wanted them in, and then compositing them on top of other images and stuff. Yeah, you could go back to the early days of my channel, the first couple of years. Oh, and a second one, and we're all right, and we are all right. Question is, do I still have all my things? Again, why is it stalling now? Yep, still got all my things. Why do you keep stalling? Okay, so we've used a bit of water. We've used a little bit of oil, but we should still have loads of fuel. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine for fuel. It's not an issue at all. It's almost as if a diesel bus engine isn't designed to go into a Skoda, you know? I mean, I can't believe that that's the case, but it's just weird that there should be problems, you know? Lovely. How are we doing for time? It is just gone midday for us here in whatever world this is. Is it post-apocalyptic Earth or is it an alien planet? Who knows? Those UFOs we see flying over, maybe they put us here. Oh god, I sound like a Scientologist now, don't I? But yeah, you know, any of those things could be true. Who knows? I mean, the developer knows because he wrote the game. So it's like, no, it's Earth. What are you talking about? Limbo. Yeah, it could be Limbo. That would make a lot of sense, actually, if it were Limbo. Ooh. Have you ever seen the series Life on Mars and Ashes to Ashes? They were awesome. The ending was... It's a Truman Show situation. Yeah, it could well be Truman Show. I do frequently, when I do these streams, it does feel like people are just like watching me. It's weird. I get that like feeling. I can't really explain it. So yeah, you could well be right about that. Ah! Right. And then let's turn it around again so I don't make that same mistake. Stop! Thank you. Right. You gonna stall? Ha! I turned you off so you didn't get the chance. I decided for you to stop. I win. We have lost a container. Gas, water, oil. Oh, didn't mean to take that off. Yeah, and the other, right, so no worries, Teddy. Thank you for stopping by, as always. Hope to see you again next time. Yeah, so we don't have spare diesel for this anymore. We will be stopping at, okay, we'll take that. We will be stopping at a ship next time we are able to fill that. 1:20 AM, oh man. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Thank you guys for coming. I really do appreciate it. Who throws away a bike? Who throws away a bike? Blimey. Yeah, I do appreciate you coming. It's very good of you. So thank you very much. And I hope to see you again another time. To be honest, I probably won't stream for too much longer. It's now, yeah, it's 4:30 in the afternoon for me. So it will not be long until my good lady arrives home from work. At which point I would like to give her some attention. Because she deserves it. So, yeah. I will be stopping fairly soon. Come on. No. That's not bad. It's not bad. Come on. Bit better. Oh. Cool. Right, that'll do. Right, so you are the oil. And you can go in there. Sweet. We now have 2 fixed cans. I wonder, can these cans lay down? Because that'll be a bit more space efficient, won't it? There we go. Ta-da! That's what we want. That is what we want. Cool. And then these guys can can go next to them until we find more baskets. That is good. Ooh, almost. There we go. There we go. That's cool. Sweet. Right, let's see what else is around. We got another thing there. We got a brush. Oh, is that orange? Apparently there is a broom at the bottom of the well. I've heard that. I have heard that. Is this going to be the orange or is this going to be brown? It's a slightly different orange, but it's okay. I think it's the same as that orange, actually. That's cool. You can check that. Save before you check, though. Yeah. What I could do, actually, is just drive over there and use the out-of-car camera. So, anything behind you? No. Oh, hello, madam. Excuse me. Ah. Another one of them. Fine. Okay. Nothing on the roof that I can see. Let's drive across. So we just had an autosave anyway. We're not going to see now because it's dark. I don't see a broom. I see what appears to be a car door or a bonnet lid. Yeah, I don't think so. May well be a different one. May well be in a different one. Oh, did I lose anything? I don't think I lost anything then. I gained a bit of stuff. Oh, I probably ought to stop and sleep, didn't I? Can't sleep yet. Oh, because I'm in this view. There we go. Might just be the one. Ah, yeah. That might make sense. Right. Let's go. I think at the next building we find, I may stop and call it a day. So let's see what we come across. Road's going around to the left. It's looking decent at the moment though. Yeah, so we're going to need to find more diesel because when this runs out, we are done. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I am very sorry. I mean, I've been going for just over 2 hours now. It's not like a massively long stream, but it's long enough. And like I say, I want to spend some time with the missus, so that's what I'm going to do. It's Monday, isn't it? I don't think she's got specific plans tonight. If she has, then I might come back on a bit later. I used to go mental. I used to do like 6 to 8 hours. Occasionally I still have done on some games. But yeah, I mean, last night I think I did 3 or 4 hours on Factorio with my friend Tango. No sign of a building just yet. I do see a ship in the distance, so let's hope that the road takes us near that so that we can restock on diesel. Make sure that we're keeping ourselves roadworthy. I feel a lot less confident with finding diesel than I do with gas. It's probably stupid. It's probably not valid to feel like that, but yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I'm a bit more nervous about it. Oh, hello, Ford. Jumping across my desk. Someone thinks it's dinner time, and in fairness, they're only an hour wrong. Oh, that's nice. Oh, just come and sat next to me. You alright, little kitten? Good boy. He normally gets right in the way and disrupts everything. Stops me being able to play. Here we go. Oh, it's a bus stop. That doesn't really count. I'm not going to count bus stops. But today he's just sat very nicely to one side. You're a good boy, really, aren't you? What on earth? That is a truck trailer. Wow, I've not come across one of these yet. I can move it pretty easily for something that looks like it's about 3 tons. What's this? got an active active diff or something. I don't know. What is that? So what sort of stuff do you normally stream then, dude? You said you were going to play this tonight. Are you going to stream this? Alcohol. 71 bullets. I don't have a gun, so I don't need those. Yeah, this is no good. I'm going to keep moving on because I don't want to sit at a bus stop all night. That's not ideal. It's a shame that there was no wheels on that trailer. We could have tried to pull it. I mean, we've got a powerful enough engine for sure. We are turning back. Is that the ship I saw, or is that another ship? Who can tell? Hi. Hi, little kitten. It's not really a little kitten. Might give it a go. Promise I'd start Outer Wild and to the moon. I try to go stuff with stories, but lately it's been a bit random, if I'm honest. Yeah, fair enough. Depends yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's one cute cat, boy, girl. It's a boy. This is Ford. And we've got two. We got his brother as well, Arthur, from the same litter. They are rescue cats. Somebody had apparently dumped them in a park in a box. There was 4 or 5 kittens and the mother, all in a box, just left there. So yeah, we took on 2 of them from the animal rescue shelter, and we have not regretted it. They are very nice cats. This one, however, becomes an awful lot nicer when it's close to dinner time, and will take any opportunity to steal food from wherever, whenever, and even some things that are not food, that he tries to make food. But he's cool. He's good. We like him. Yeah, so Ford and Arthur have 10 points if you should get a cat cam. I should get a cat cam. Trouble is they don't stay still enough. Look, I'm not going to feed you if you dig your claws into my arm. That's not a good way to get me on side. It really isn't. Okay, yeah, we are heading towards that ship, so with any luck we'll be able to restore our reserves of diesel. Good boy. I keep calling you a good boy, sometimes you're not. Like, I need to only tell you you're a good boy when you are a good boy. What? Yeah, you can rub your head on the microphone, sure. That won't get irritating. I never know, like, there's a 50-50 chance when you have a cat on your stream that everyone's going to go, oh, it's amazing, oh, isn't he cute, wonderful. Or, oh god, not another bloody cat. Oh! Oh! Upgrade! Upgrade! Let's let the engine cool down. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. I've never come across a truck before, and now I have. Oh, check it out. It's even got an engine already. It's got an empty tank. What a way to end it, totally. Oh man, we are having this. What else? I don't know what we're needing or missing or any of that stuff. Oh man, check it. We've got our own living quarters back here. Man, would the bus engineerings be better? I have no idea. I got a feeling they're likely to be identical. Now, I'm not sure what to do here. Put a bed in there, totally. I'm not sure what to do here because when I started this stream, everything bugged out. And there was 2 cars that spawned. So I'm thinking, if possible, I should move this thing. What are you? You're not anything in particular. Where do you fill the gas up on this? It's usually, here we go. Right, so it's empty. Oh, I love it though. I'm also like a bit. I don't want to leave my car behind though, because it's my car. You know, I've kind of fallen. Oh, check that out. I'm guessing that's the oil. Oh, I love this baby. I love it. But yeah, I kind of want to move it because I want it to be safe for when I open my game next. So let's. I mean, it might be easier to put the bus engine in than to transfer all of this. Let's have a look. Is the engine the same? You know, let's bring the car over here. I'm gonna miss this little Skoda though. I love it. I love this car. I love it to bits. The shape of it and everything. Like, I went a bit mad there with the old acceleration. Right, turn you off again. Right, I don't think you are the same engine, are you? Can I? That was pretty good. That went well. Nothing wrong with that. Cool, cool. The other thing that I would sort of like to consider doing, maybe I could go back and get that other trailer. Oh, it's going on its own. Brilliant. Is like get one of those big trailers and put the car in the trailer. That would be pretty cool, right? I think it would be anyway. Use the car wheels on it. Yeah, that's not going to go wrong, is it? Sweet. Anyway, we've got this full radiator that's in good nick. So let's put the bus. No, that's the old engine, and that's the bus engine. I think, I don't know. I'm assuming the bus engine is going to be more powerful. Oh, on the trailer. That's not a bad shout, you know. I could drive back. I could use this to drive back and get that trailer. How far do my arms go? Definitely quicker than carrying it over there. Come on. Someone said before the most powerful. It's the most powerful. Oh, okay. Oh, I saw it for a sec. There it is. Cool. Right, bus engine is in. Now we want the bus radiator. And then we can put the grill back on. Oh, no. Come out. How do you fit? Where is the fitting point? There it is. Right, cool. Okay. So you're gone. It's definitely a lot bigger than that one. So I'm going to guess that's a good thing. Wish you could put more lights. You can put more lights on it. I'm sure you can. You can put bumpers. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they've done the whole attach thing there. They haven't, sadly. Yeah, you can put bumpers on. At least with cars, you can. You can put the bumpers that have spaces for lights onto cars, and then put more lights on. But I don't know whether that is going to be the same or not. Right, water and your gas. So you need to be emptied. come on. Darn it. La da 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 da. Right, let's get you filled with the diesel. Oh man, come on, let me through, thank you. I thought the cat, oh no, it's, blimey. I keep forgetting where the, yeah, cat attack. Hello cat, it's now sat down here. There you go, there's your cat cam. Good boy. Good boy. Aww. Aren't you so nice when it's dinner time? The rest of the time you're a bit of a git, but... Oh. Lovely. Right, we're going to need to find a lot of brushes and polishing spray because we need to get this bus looking new again. Good boy. Right, here we go. Lovely. Close you. Get you. And... Oh. Thankfully we closed you. So let's grab this. Where is the tank? It's this side, right? No, wrong. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Where's the cat? There it is. Open. 150 litres. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Man, and we can just put those whole barrels in the back of this thing. That's going to be fantastic. I wonder if that's an indication of how fast it's going to burn through the fuel as well. Shouldn't be, because we've already had some experience with that. So, oh goodness, right. I'm going to sleep. I need the light. Can you see the light? Storage options are insane. I know, tell me about it. Right, open you again, and then get my hose back. Get the other end of my hose back. And... lovely. Should have about 9 litres in there, I think, now. Kitty. Good boy. It's now mouse. Mouse? I don't have a mouse. It's now cat hair all over my my mouse. Close. We'll take you back and pick you up. Yeah, it can have that effect for sure. Right. Top this up, and then yeah, we are going to have to get to that. Let's close that, in fact, because we've got everything that was in it now. We're going to have to get to that ship pretty quickly. Oh. Oh, that's the back. I keep going to the back, like, technically that's right. Stop running away, car. Like, Go back there, because it was actually quite useful you being back there. There we go. That's good. And now put the handbrake back on. Cool. Right. So you are water. We will take you. Did we actually fill the water up? We did, didn't we? Although we used a bit, I think. Oh, come on. Yeah, let's top it up. Why can you not? Oh. It did. Cool. Right, drop you then. Close you. And you go there. Sweet. Now just transfer everything into here. Oh. And some of these trucks, like, they used to have racks for this sort of stuff. There you go, that sort of thing. Make sure it starts first before we move it all. Ah, it'll start. Don't you worry. Don't worry about that. I'm an expert. I'm not an expert at all. It's not going to start probably. Come on, turn around. There you go. Oh. Not quite what I had in mind. Ah. Come on, get away. Cool, that's kind of it. Real question is, where does the giraffes go? Yeah, that is a good question. I think, I don't know, am I cruel enough? Like, I kind of am cruel enough, I think. Ah. It's not quite there. Whoa, let go. Right then. Interesting. Giraffes are into space travel. Oh, come on. Right, there we go. Ah! You know what? Let's get in the car. Put them. Oh, come on. There is a hatch. There is. Oh, in the top. So there is. Oh, that's a light. How about that? Oh, the engine. It runs. The engine runs. It does look like we do have a windscreen, even though I can't see the windscreen. Yeah, I can't push it forward. So I mean, they could just be. There you go, our passengers there. So how do I get out there? So I can sit there. Ah, and then. Ah, check it out. That's cool. That's very cool. And that's like a service panel for some reason. Well then. Excellent. Okay. Cool. Right. So yeah, there I am, sat in the passenger seat. We got a nice glove box. Put some goodies in. Right, I just need to check. Have we forgotten anything else? I am going to take my my driving mirror. Looks like it's a mobile bunker, totally. Okay, so yeah, we're going in here. Can I attach that there? I can. And then... Oh. Won't let me turn it. So we're going to have to do that ourselves. Cool, right. And now, why will you not let me... Oh, come on. I want to... It actually won't let me... Oh, ow, 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 cat. Joss' head was far too suggestive in that scene. Yes. Yeah, you're not wrong. We've got a working radio too, that's good. But yeah, oh, I like the light. The light is a nice little extra thing. There we go. You can see out the back door now. See what's going on in the back. Close that. Let's reposition our mirror. Nice. And not a chance we can see that one. So, oh. No? The mirror. I want to change the mirror. There we go. Alright, so I reckon that's going to be about there for the driver. Oh, not bad. Not a bad guess. Right. Oh. Smack my head into the door, of course. Nothing left in there. Nothing left inside. So the question is, do we go get that trailer? We may have to do that next time if we do. Oh, check it out. We got a can of stuff. Oh, what did I just do? There we go. I think we're going to need a wire brush on there, but some of the other parts should clean up nice, I reckon. Are we going to need it on there, or will this do it? That's doing it. Oh man, it actually worked on the whole thing. Look at that. It's a work of art. Wheels for the trailer, yes. Oh, beautiful. What a change, eh? What a change. There was a wheel here. So that can go in there. There's a wheel here. That's a really shiny wheel. Right. So yeah, we'll throw all of these bits in. These tyres are really good actually on that car. Oh look, there's actually loads of places that we could attach stuff. That's cool. This stuff is going to like rattle about like crazy in the back there. Wait, let me see the wheel from there. There we go. I won't bother for hubcaps because if we're coming back past anyway, then we can pick them up. But to be honest, we probably don't even need them. Whee! Do the caps work on the truck? Oh, that's a good question. I don't think they will. I think the wheels are far too big, but we'll give it a try. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Right. So... oh, come on. There we go. Right, are you actually shut? Yes, you are. Cool. Oh, that was the bumper. Let's put the bumper back on. There, cool. Right, it's you that I want. Oh, come on. Huh, it doesn't all. How about that? Also, we have crocky cam at the moment. Oh, yes. Crotch cam. Sorry about that. I do apologise. There we go. Oh. Yes, I would never intentionally subject you to that view. F, there we go, and one more because the last one is in the truck and I can't be bothered to get it out of the truck right now. But that looks great actually. That makes a surprising amount of difference. Cool, so we need more cleaning materials which we'll no doubt find en route. But for now, that is a good vehicle. What paint have we got here? Nasty brown is what we got. I'm going to turn on the lights in here because it'll help me. Oh, what was that? I didn't spot that before. That's gas. We don't need gas. So yeah, let's head back to where that trailer was. Or shall I just move the truck and then we'll pick up the trailer next time? You know what, if I don't do it now, then I will forget. Oh yeah, the car's there, isn't it? I've just driven over my car. My old car. Yeah, I can't reach that to move it. There it is, my little girl. Gone for now. Sweet. Back on the road in a big old bumpety truck. At a reasonable speed as well. Oh, it doesn't react to the little stones as much. That's decent. Right, I've no idea if this is going to work with this trailer, but we will find out pretty quickly. Oh, we are off-road. I wonder if these trucks still like fly upside down in the same physics way, yeah, that the cars do. Man, I was going to finish like half an hour ago. Now, yeah, that truck will definitely go over if I'm not careful. Round we go. Oh, it'll have a tow hook. The lights even work. How about that? Yeah, I've no doubt it's got a tow hook. Right, so we definitely do still need to watch our speed, because it does still spin out. So I'm going to try and keep it at around about 80, I think. It really wasn't far back to the bus stop, was it? I feel like we should be nearly there already. I'm using up my precious fuel at the moment. Worried I'm going to miss it in the dark. Wonder if we should sleep. It was the last stop, yeah, but I feel like we then found this one like really quickly after it. So I'm concerned about driving past. You know what, I'm going to stop and sleep. Just to be on the safe side. Oh my goodness. The brakes are non-existent. The brakes are massively non-existent. Right. Can't see anything up ahead, but we'll be fine. I love that the fuel says it's basically empty when we put our entire tank in there. It's like nearly 30 litres. It's like, yeah, I'm empty, man. You're in trouble. This is the wrong way. Like, I'm a little bit concerned that maybe it's procedurally generated and it actually deletes the stuff behind you as you go. Whoa! Oh! Oh, it's the aliens. Thank goodness for that. I thought I was out of fuel then already. There we go. Right, we're back in control. Man, there's a boat nearby. Should be fine. Yes, we should be fine. There's the bus stop. Does it have the trailer? It does. And we have flown past it because I have no concept of how the bus works. Can I lean? I thought there was a lean button. Apparently there is not a lean button. Right, I'm gonna back up until those shadows meet. Like that. Let's hop out. Right. Okay, this is I need to get it on its wheels first, don't I? Yeah, I do. On somewhere. Ah, look, everything's moved. Just as I suspected. One. Two. This is hilarious, putting these wheels on. Can I reach? No, I can't. Four, and while I'm here, we'll grab that. And I can move the trailer a lot easier now. There we go, you're on there. Right, come on. Nearly there, one more to go. Lovely. Come on. Stay with me. Careful. Careful. Ta-da! It's on. It's on. It has a handbrake. That's what I wasn't sure about. Come on. Whoa! Blimey. I've got a gun apparently. I didn't mean to fire that. There we go. Right, doors shut. Was there any cleaning products here? No. There's an ex-wife. I'll leave her behind. Right, so we've got our trailer. Let's see how badly this goes. Have we still got a trailer? We have still got a trailer. I can't see it. That's an issue. Maybe I should leave the back door open, but then I don't want to lose all the stuff out the back door. Oh my. I mean, there we go. I'm just going to have to drive third person, aren't I? So that I can be sure that there's still a trailer there. Can you imagine though, like putting that car in the back of the trailer and taking it with us? That would be so cool, wouldn't it? Oh, our hatch is open. Probably ought to shut that one. Oh, beauty. How are we going to get the car? I've got no idea. I've got no idea. But like, so much of me doesn't want to abandon that car. It means you have like a petrol backup, yeah. I mean, we could put a motorbike in it, dead easy. They've got like little mopeds. Do you remember the old mopeds that have got pedals on them? Oh, bang! That was a bad idea. It was alright. No problems there. Yeah, they've got those in the game. Wibble wibble. Yeah, little chicken chasers. That's exactly the things. Like the little Honda Cubs, the original ones that you pedal along. Hence the name moped. They aren't mopeds anymore. Mopeds. Hey, welcome back, Wheels. Good to see you. You're back just in time for us to probably finish in the next few minutes. Yeah, it does seem to handle alright at the moment. Yeah, we found a truck. We found a truck, so I put my bus engine in it and everything. And now it's good. And we are going to be set for life with this thing. Like, yeah, this is great. I can see a boat up ahead, so we're going to be able to get enough fuel to keep us moving. Like, now that I've got this and I've seen the size of the tank, I can understand why the boats are so frequent now and why the amounts of fuel in there are so significant. It all makes sense, finally. But yeah, we're just getting back to the stop where I found the truck, because I found the truck, put all of the diesel running gear into it, and then we drove back to the previous stop where I'd found this trailer. So we picked up the trailer, because you never know when it's going to become handy and it's going to be useful. Is that our stop? Yes, it is our stop up ahead. Now the dream would be to put my car in the back of this trailer, because I don't want to abandon my car. I love it too much. But I don't think that's the thing that we can do. I so want it to be though. Here we go. Here we go. Right, I'm not going to park this truck too close. I'm not going to park it where it was. In fact, I might even park it on the road here. Let's just go next to the road. Yeah, it does. It handles pretty well, doesn't it? I'm quite happy with this. So yeah, we'll stop about there. It is a good idea, but it's also yeah, going to be problematic getting the thing in here. So yeah, especially now that we've taken the wheels off of it. Like, I mean, I could take the wheels off the trailer again, put them back on here, wheel this over, get it up in, and then take the wheels off, put them back on the trailer. I don't know. I mean, it's a bit convoluted, but it would work. But like I say, I don't know how to get the car, the 3.5, 4 feet in the air that we need to get it in the trailer. We need a winch, is what we need. We need a winch. But anyway, guys, I am going to call it a day there. That's been a super fun stream. I've already had a good time today. And I'm glad you guys, maybe with the truck wheels on the car. Oh, yeah, that might work. And no wheels on the trailer, yeah. Those wood boards, of course. The wood boards that we don't have any of right now, unfortunately. We might find them again, but that means we have to come back. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. It's been cool. Thank you for keeping me company while I play. And yeah, my details are all up in the corner there for all the things I'm on. I make YouTube videos as well as doing these streams. I put the VODs for these streams on my YouTube channel, but I do make 3 videos a week currently, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I've got Monday and Fridays is Far Cry 5 with Tango, and Wednesdays is a new series starting this week that I'm yet to decide exactly what it is. So yeah, that should be fun. Follow me on there if you would like to, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.